Well, the major talking point in the Premier League this week has been regarding the future of Eden Hazard. It now appears that he is just a matter of days away from sealing his move to Real Madrid. Plenty of speculation, of course, about this and his future over the last few months. Myself, Warren Ashurst and Bobbie Jackson here to discuss the big story of the week. Firstly, Bobbie, it looks like £88 million for Eden Hazard. Yes, it could increase to 130 with add-ons, but that to me looks like almost a bargain at this rate.
Incredible piece of business, isn't it, from Real Madrid, at a club that certainly aren't short on money. You would imagine that Chelsea had gone into those negotiations thinking we can get 150, maybe even £200 million for this player, the way that the modern market is. So I'm not quite sure how that negotiation has gone, but not successfully for me in terms of the Chelsea side of things. The way they've set the deal up as well, the fact that it's one instalment that comes in, the £88 million, and then the add-ons, which I suppose will be if they win the Champions League, if he makes a certain amount of appearances, which he's likely to do. It sort of motivates the player to try and get a bit of extra money for Chelsea as well.
I think a lot of that to do with the fact that there's only 1 year left on his contract, and maybe Chelsea just thought we need to do this deal now, really, before the risk of losing him for even a cheaper fee, to be honest. But £88 million up front does seem, as ridiculous as it might sound with that amount of money, quite a bit of a bargain, we feel, for Real Madrid. In terms of Chelsea and where they go from here, Bobbie, it's difficult to suggest, even without this transfer ban that's looming over them, how they would find a replacement for Hazard. Is this going to force them to play in a different way? Obviously, they've been quite reliant on him of late.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's been the star man, hasn't he? Season on season. If Chelsea struggle, he still performs, he still scores goals. It's the rest of the squad that have let them down, really. So I think his absence is going to be a huge blow for them. They're going to have to come to terms with it very quickly. The players are going to have to step up. Of course, they brought in Christian Pulisic. That deal was already done before the transfer ban. We're still waiting to see, as you say, whether that ban is going to be upheld for this window. They might be able to bring other players in, but I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of fee comes in. We're looking at Callum Hudson-Odoi as a player potentially. He's struggling with that injury at the moment. Definitely Chelsea are going to have to go back to the drawing board here. It's a new era for them, losing their star man. How do they cope?
And it could also, of course, be losing the manager with Maurizio Sarri understood to be the main target for Juventus. What about Real Madrid? It's been an absolutely terrible last 12 months for them. You know, they lost Ronaldo to Juventus and everybody wondered how they'd replace him. Is Eden Hazard now the replacement they've needed for Ronaldo?
I think so. It's come a year too late, hasn't it, for them, and the fans of Real Madrid certainly won't be happy with the way that 12 months has gone. In the meantime, no Champions League run. They haven't really challenged in the league. No trophies at all for Real Madrid, which is unthinkable, really, for a club of their size and stature. So the fact that Eden Hazard comes in is that marquee signing now. They'll want to add other players to the squad as well. I'm sure it's going to be a busy summer, but he is going to offer so much to that side, his dynamism. And what he does in the Premier League, you often see those players then go to Spain and perform even better. The physicality isn't the same. He will be able to beat players easier. He'll have more room to play in, and the competitiveness of La Liga as well isn't the same as the Premier League. So he will be able to almost rest on certain weeks, take a bit of a breather, and then come out fighting for those bigger games against Barcelona and Atletico Madrid.
So a bit of a blow for us Premier League fans, not seeing Eden Hazard, it looks like, next season. But it'll be interesting to see how Chelsea cope with his absence, with Hazard on the brink of joining Real Madrid. Make sure, of course, you have your say on the Hazard to Madrid move on our social media pages on Facebook and on Twitter. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.